I am incredibly excited for, mainly for William Raffi, to be honest. Like, I know his opponent's very good, but William is obviously the son of Lamberto Raffi, who's coming up in towards the end of the card against Nicolo, and William is a fierce competitor, a very fierce competitor.
I think we have a difference in size of the two opponents, or at least it seems to me.
Wow, an immediate sweep from Jan Gregoric.
Starting aggressive, both of the fighters.
Man, you can see the level of these guys by just how they take away space.
And jiu-jitsu is all about time and space, to avoid your opponent to have the time to do things and to have the space to defend himself and to attack you.
So Jan here is looking to me like he might actually be trying to set up a leg lock. He looks like he's pushing in and trying to get William to actually push him away. You see him reach back for the foot there. You see him reaching for this foot. He's checking if those legs are still locked up. What he wants is William to push him away, and then he can attack that top right leg of Williams. It's quite a clever game plan, because obviously if William doesn't push, he's being smothered here and really smushed underneath this control. And William goes back to full guard. Not a bad decision at all.
The use of the guard is very, very common during competition in jiu-jitsu, because allows you to control your opponent's body and to attack, to defend yourself, and to put in action some attacks or sweeps, so you can get the top position and attack better your opponent.
Jan Gregoric has shown already that he's looking for a leg, to me anyway, and close guard is one of those positions that if you don't keep everything very, very honest, you can get yourself caught in a leg lock. At the moment, it's a battle of William trying to pull his posture down, trying to get hold of the head of Jan and pull him down to his chest, and Jan trying to break the legs free, which is why you see Jan reaching back for the feet. He's trying to unlock those feet so that he can start to extract himself from this position and get some offense going. That's one way to try and pass guard, the old headbutt to the face.
Yeah.
William sees those leg locks straight off. Jan straight back to his back, he doesn't want to play with the judo of William, but this means that it's the first time that we're going to see William on top for any period of time. You see Jan once again trying to get underneath him.
Trying to setting up what's called a butterfly guard.
So now we've got a battle where William's trying to control the legs and Jan is trying to get over the top of one of the arms for a Kimura grip. And we saw a Kimura earlier in the women's match. They came very, very close to attacking that shoulder. William with his hips right back creates that very stable platform that Jan's trying to off-balance here. Man, these guys are such high level. Look at that head position from William Raffi. It's just impossible for Jan to get anything going at the moment, which is why he's pulled back. And now he's going to start to try and attack the shoulder if William doesn't square up. You see that left leg wrapping around the arm. William's got to respect that. He's certainly got the strength to be able to stifle these attacks.
William trying to attack like with a rubber guard, and now back to guard.
William on top here is just going to enjoy a little bit of a respite. Jan's going for it again. This looks like wrestling. Oh, he's going to clear the head. This position's starting to become dangerous, and you might see William try and stand up very quickly and pull his arm out of here in a fast motion if Jan can get that foot past his face. But he gives it up. In a match where it's all about attempting to finish the fight, you've got to say that this is favouring Jan at the moment, because he's the one causing problems and William's the one defending the problems.
Exactly. As you can see, this guard is called rubber guard because you need to be very flexible to use the leg in that way to break your opponent's posture and trying to attack the shoulder or the neck.
So far, no submission attempts from William Raffi in this first round.
And here we go for the second round. After 1 minute rest, we have Jan Gregoric versus William Raffi.
This match is a great example of how the player on the bottom can actually be winning a match quite comfortably. You've got Jan on the bottom who's trying attack after attack after attack, and William, who is, in fairness to him, negating those attacks, but he's not getting any of his own attacks off simply because of the volume that's coming back at him.
And when you're trying to defend yourself, of course you're not able to attack.
Absolutely. Some people say that offense is the best form of defense, and Jan is proving that today. What do you think William has to do here?
I don't know. If I were in William, I don't know how to solve this situation. I would try to pass the guard because it's easier to get a submission if you are able to pass the guard. But if I'm not able to pass the guard, I'll just try to tell to my corner to tell me when the match is gonna finish, and then I'll try to attack one foot.
Yeah, so a better strategy to it. So if I was in William's shoes here, I would maybe try, instead of sitting on my knees and trying to pass, I might try standing up and controlling the feet of my opponent, because Jan is showing that he's trying to get underneath with the feet. As we can see here, he's pummeled his feet really deep underneath William, and William is therefore having to use his hands to block those feet, as we can see right now. So maybe if he decided not to be on his knees, but actually to be on his feet, and try to use his strength against his opponent's feet. Now, we know that our opponent's feet can be very strong, but he's got to try something a little bit different here, because Jan is really taking control of this match.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem that Jan is gonna change his strategy, so maybe standing up and even trying to, like a scramble pass, could be better than letting Jan do his strategy.
This might be something where we are surprised at the end, where Williams actually, what he's done is he sort of baited this level of effort out of Jan, and as Jan gets more tired, maybe we see him pick it up. It could just be a strategy for all we know.
Could be.
You know, we're not in there ourselves, and it's very, very different when you're underneath those lights. He might have a very clear game plan, and it's just being shut down by Jan. But at this level, you have to have a plan B, you have to have a plan C. We've seen Jan been playing on both top and bottom, and trying different attacks. With there being no points in this match, this top position is not as favourable as it could be in, say, something like an IBJJF grappling match.
Another attempt to pass, locking the two legs of Jan by William, not as successful.
You can hear the corner, you can hear Lamberto in the background, his dad cheering him on, imploring for him to try something a little bit different. No quitting either of these guys.
You hear the corner saying that grab the knee and jump.
This is something that William does have in his tank, is he is an explosive athlete. And you know, credit to him, he is trying here.
1 minute left for this match. No submission attempt so far.
Not in this round, but the you know, you've got the sort of half omoplata, half leg lock. I mean, it's obviously it's not a submission attempt.
Would you count?
I
them?
definitely wouldn't count that necessarily as a submission attempt, but in terms of like this sort of thing here,
yeah.
I mean, it's offensive play, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it is, but I wouldn't call it like a submission attempt.
Definitely
it's setting up.
No, it's but
for sure it's more active than William. So
yeah. And this is the thing, man. Like this is a tricky guard. It's a tricky guard to play against. to have the torque on his knee here as well. William's got his hands locked and putting a ton of pressure, but it's really Jan threatening this position. And look at the vascularity on William's head.
Oh, and William was able to pass.
Oh, he completes the pass in the last closing seconds of the match. It just depends how the judges see that.
And it's over.
It just depends how the judges see that. I mean, again, if this was IBJJF, who knows? But when it comes to meaningful offense, submission attempts, and control of the match,
I will give it to Jan.
I think I'd be inclined to agree. Although, tell you what would be nice is if they could do a sudden death round. That would be interesting for me.
You mean a death round?
No, a sudden death. Oh, that's a language thing. So just chuck a knife in there, see who wins. Yeah, no, it's another one final round where it all comes down and it all hinges on that final round, or throw a knife in, one of those two. Yeah.
Let's see what's the judges' score.
I think William knows that was a tough match. Neither competitor sure because of such a difficult back and forth. That was high-level stuff.
And sometimes you need more time to really figure out how to defeat an opponent.
Yeah, well done, Jan. Well done.